After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last year's national champions, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Championship. Well, they trap him for a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
While opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And off inside, looking for a touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
We'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They finish off the scoring drive. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, he's going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Devils offense heads back out over the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Dejounte. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Try to pick pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back in motion now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's the running back in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with the loss of yardage.
Choosing to go for it here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. And Duke has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's second down here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun running play call. As the first down is still going. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Breaks free. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Seminoles are in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They've converted one of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boyce, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida State. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out, the catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the left side. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking for a man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. First and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Creative running there. Now here he goes. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They get the second half started with a running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout, and it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cut quickly. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Noles will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And Duke has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bijante. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Over the middle, it's Bijante. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback.
You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Blue Devils will line up here on first down and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Duke.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. The pass rush closing in, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Wide open downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Defense is coming after him. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
On a 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Second down after that completion. Grinding away on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, you desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and they cannot.